What you got to say, Natalie?
Friday fun day!
Friday morning here in Taipei, one of my last few days here. So tomorrow, Saturday, is my last full day, and then Sunday I fly back to Japan. It's the warmest day today of my entire trip, so I thought I'd go out and do a nice big ride. One of the people I rode with the other day posted a really nice ride on Facebook, some beautiful pictures, so I thought I'd go check it out. It's down in the south, into the mountains. This morning I tried taking a different route to get down, going through the city, but it wasn't worth it. River paths are way better. So many scooters, so much exhaust pollution, and so many red lights in the city. Even though it's a little bit more distance on the river paths, definitely faster, definitely cleaner. So gave up in the city, switched over to the river path. On my way south out of the city right now. Gonna be a nice, fun, big day with some big climbing. Just arrived at Bento, which is in the southern part of Taipei. A really popular tourist destination. This is where the city ends and the countryside begins. So you can see the mountains are starting. Got a beautiful river here. All right, so let's head on into the mountains and see where we end up. Took a couple wrong turns and I ended up climbing the wrong mountain, but finally back on track, going in the right direction. Already beautiful, only a few K out, and there's this beautiful little dam and mountains, just really scenic, really beautiful. Can't wait to see what other sights we have ahead. Climbing up the mountain and found a nice surprise. So it's only mid-February here in Taiwan right now, but as you can see, the cherry blossoms, or sakura in Japanese, are starting to bloom. Really beautiful, nice surprise. We won't get this in Japan for at least another month. Usually mid-February they start coming in. Around early April is when they really start to look nice. So just really beautiful. Everyone's out having a look and taking a bunch of pictures. Good little break, but still got a ways to go up the mountain, so let's continue onward. Just had a nice little break, viewing some of the cherry blossoms. Not sure how you say it in Chinese, so should learn that. There were a couple other local cyclists who asked to get their picture taken with me, so that was a first for this trip. Anyway, the journey continues. Up we go. Just absolutely gorgeous out here. Beautiful mountains, beautiful rivers. Too many cars though. These mountains are massive, just huge. This kind of riding reminds me a lot of Japan. Just the little river paths in the country and the deep mountains. Just beautiful. So just arrived in Wulai, which seems to be another popular tourist destination. I've seen some signs for some hot springs and another sign for a waterfall. Tons of food options here, so I might have to stop for something to eat on my way back. For now, I'm gonna search for the waterfall, try and find that, and then might be running out of time. Gotta head home, so grab a snack, then head the way back. But looks like a beautiful place, right in the mountains. Just food everywhere, really colorful. Looks like the waterfall is left. Ended up on this nice scenic path here. Little canopy of trees and green on both sides. Cut off to cars, which is really nice. So lots of people just walking. I guess this is the main path for walking along the river, checking out the sights, and also getting to the waterfall. All right, started to see the waterfall in the distance. Just super picturesque. Got the rail tracks here on the one side, got the big river down on the bottom with huge boulders. Beautiful sound. Probably won't pick up in the video. And then off in the distance, right in the mountains, big waterfall. Beautiful. There it is. Got some more cherry blossoms starting to bloom. Here we go, prime spot. So arrived at the Wulai Falls. Beautiful, tons of green everywhere. The cherry blossoms starting to bloom. Food shops everywhere. Pretty nice place to come check out. Just super tall mountains, super steep mountains too. It's just a straight drop from the top down to the gorge in the bottom. So I'm on my way back to where all the food stops were. Gonna find a snack and then start making my way back to Taipei. Curry sweat and the high fiber soy milk. It's getting pretty warm out. So starting to get into the peak of the day. So today's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty warm, especially considering not used to it lately. So I got one of my favorite drinks here, the no sugar added, high protein, high fiber soy milk. So I've got to get the protein for the recovery. And then this is a little bit unhealthy, but something we don't really have in Japan at our 7-Eleven, and that is the Mexico butter milk bread. Normally I get the red bean bread, but I thought I'd try this today since it's going to be one of my last few chances. And running out of drinks for the way home, so some more sports drink. Curry Sweat, famous Japanese sports drink. Strange name for us though. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my meal and then head on back to Taipei. Probably about 40 kilometers out, I think. So maybe about an hour and a half to get back. 18 kilometers out from Taipei. So I'm not sure if that means the outskirts of Taipei or the center, but still not too far. Probably took a lot longer to get here just because of all the wrong turns I made. So if I had been going the right way, it would have been a quick trip, but It's alright, I know my way back now, so I should be able to get home pretty quickly. Love that descent, super fast, wide turns, just super fun. Starting to get back into the city, we'll be hopping back on the river path and then smooth sailing from there. No more cars, no more exhaust. The roads I rode on today were pretty beautiful, not too crowded in most parts, but you have to go through a few crowded areas to get there. So those parts aren't really that fun. Lots of exhaust from the scooters, and the scooters are all really loud. No problems here on the river path. Just clean, fresh air, beautiful green scenery, parks, and people biking everywhere. Absolutely love this view. So here we go. The beautiful Rainbow Bridge and Taipei 101 Tower in the back. Just flew the whole way back. River path is pretty clear, just smooth, no red lights. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, today's probably my last biggish ride here in Taiwan. Perfect day for it, super warm, about 78 right now. Might get a little sunburned. Anyway, been enjoying the video editing process. The first few were pretty rough. Still learning my way around the video editing software. Still trying to figure out my style, and I really found that one of the most important things is what you film and how you film it. So I've been trying to think about that more while I'm riding. How can I use this footage in the video? So hopefully the video quality is improving a little bit. I hope so. So anyway, if you have any feedback, any ideas for improvement, anything that you would like to see, let me know in the comments. Would love to hear your opinion. Checking in at Taipei 101. What do you have to say, Natalie? We're on our way to a vegan bakery, or vegan-friendly bakery, to find some delicious snacks. I've been eating a bunch of delicious-looking things in front of Natalie that she can't eat, so now it's her turn to eat things that I can also eat. So, double pleasure. Let's
go, guys.
Let's go, guys. You're so funny.
I know, right?
We found the vegan bakery, so the name is Vegan Heaven.
It's gonna be heaven. No, don't take a picture of me dying.
I'm not taking a picture. I'm taking a video. So Natalie, what is your initial impressions of Vegan Heaven?
It's delicious.
I'm really enjoying this lemongrass cake. Thumbs up. Going for a nice, relaxing stroll, a romantic stroll, if you may.
It's not.
Through Daan Park. It's D-A-A-N, and there's different tones when you pronounce it in Chinese. But I don't want to be the stupid American tourist or the ignorant American tourist who's just like Daan Park.
Well, you know what they say.
What do they say?
You can't spell danger without the Daan.
So, to explain this, Daan Da is big. The Chinese character means big. An means like safe. So this name represents like big safety or like really safe, I guess. I'm just sort of guessing if the meanings are the same in Japanese. There might be a slightly different meaning in Chinese. So it'd be kind of ironic if this was a danger place. So
I guess we'll find out.
After a long tough day, we decided to reward ourselves with some craft beer. I haven't drank anything on this trip yet, but nearing one of our last nights here, so Friday night, we've got one more full day here, so I think we're in need of a nice little reward. We found a little craft brewery place here. Let's go check it out. That is classic.
I need to get this.
Cheers.
Cheers to our success.
That's all on video.
I know.
You're so funny.
We're just fingering each other.
Alright, name, cruise, aroma. I'll give it a 1.5. Pretty smooth.
Hard to say. Some damage is being done at this beer garden, son.
Damn girl, you can drink.
That's all I know. Streets. Please stop it.
I got it all!
No! Please tell me you're not going to use that.
Only the best of times at the beer garden.
The best of times.
It was the worst of times. Hi Natalie.